Hello everyone, welcome back to Freakin BLG Gaming, and today I bring to you a special video on Siege. So hey, finally Siege is out, right? So I have a video on range, I have a video on grounds, and now this is a video on Siege. So how do we increase our Siege buffs? How do we get the 1600 buffs I've posted on my description? How do we get that? It is simple as ABC. Let's dive in and we go. Okay guys, so before we continue, there's this app called the Huawei app gallery. Okay, now this app gallery is so good, it's easy to download, and what it does is that you can be able to download Evony on that app, and then you can make in-game purchases on Evony. Okay, and many other apps as well. But let's talk about, since we're talking about Evony, let me teach you how to download this app. It is easy to download. Now there's a link below in the description, also pinned in the comment section. Okay, now the link will take you here. So if you tap on the link, okay, the link will take you here. And you realize there's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. So it's loading. Okay, so the link will take you straight here. So there's step 1, there's step 2, there's step 3, and all others. Okay, now how to download this is the step 1. There's another link here. When you tap on the link will take you to the download section where you tap on download and download the app. Okay, now when you download the app, you have to download another I think a preface of that app again, which is less megabytes. Okay, now once you're done downloading it, you come to step 2, step 3, step 4, step up to step 8, up to step 7, sorry, and it will teach you how to purchase in game. There are other offers as well, so let me show you right here. Now there's an offer going on currently, the November campaign. Okay, the November campaign, and it's up to 28% discount. Now the first offer says 5% direct cashback every Fridays and Saturdays on all payments. So when you make a purchase on Friday and Saturday, you get back 5% direct cash. Now, when you spend, the offer 2 says when you spend 10 euros, you get back 10 diamonds. And the diamonds, what are they used for? You can reclaim coupons over here of percentages over here. So 15%, 18%, depending on amount of diamonds you have. Okay, now this is very cool and it's easy to get it. Now make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. Okay, for in order to receive those good promos anytime the promos comes. I'm gonna let you know so you can keep on getting the good promos. So make sure you subscribe to this channel as well if you really want this promo. It is very good and it's an official app. Okay, now however, let's continue our development of the Siege General. Okay, make sure you subscribe too because you're gonna love this video. Boom. Okay, so not wasting much time, let's go to the general selection as we do it all the time. So what general are we supposed to select when it comes to Siege? Now for Siege, we're so lucky that there are so many good generals out there. So many good generals. Some generals like Petronas, some generals like what do you call it, Edward, some generals like Ganta, like lot of good generals, lot of good generals, and I mean it, lot of good generals. So we have Edward Teach here, we have Petronas right here, and then we have Ganta as well. We have a lot of good generals. So let me go to the siege section so we look at them over here. Okay, so to the siege section right here. So we have Palace, we have Edward, we have Petronas, we have Churchill, we have Raimondo, we have John, we have Days as well, we have Septimus, we have Ganta, we have Rameses, the second. So we have a lot of generals right here, okay, and all of them comes with good buffs, good buffs that you can just choose any of them and then use. But I'm gonna recommend some of them for you to choose. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna recommend Petronas for you to use Petronas because I remember I came in the trial of night some months ago, and if you were lucky to be playing by then, you have a lot of frags of him. Okay, so Petronas right here, let's look at his stats first before we choose him. Okay, so It says increases siege machine attack by 40% and range troop and siege machine defense by 20% when general is leading the army. You don't need any dragon for this. You don't need any dragon to activate his buffs. That is super cool, right? And when his specialties are full, the first one is given a 10% HP and 10% attack. Second is given range and siege machine attack 10%. The third is given siege, range, siege, HP, defense, and then attack 10% again. And the last one, this is at the fourth stage. So I think when you're done with it, it's supposed to be like 25, 28. Yeah, 28. Okay, so 28 or 30% buffs over there. Okay, so that is a specialty for Petronas, and that is so cool. Okay, now when you start, the first star is given a marching siege attack of 5% and a range tube and siege machine defense 20%. That's cool. The second is giving in-city troop wounded rate death 10%. The third one is giving some match size capacity. That's so cool. And the fourth one is giving 10% matching again. And the fifth one is giving 15%. Okay, and 20% on defense and HP. Now this is cool. This is cool. Getting all the frags for free at the trial of night. It is so cool for this general. Okay, so if you're lucky to get this general, then you're good to go. However, if you're lucky to get Edward as well, so Edward as well is given 10% here, just like Petronas, 10% here, 10% here. And then last one, I think that will be almost 40. Yeah, when you're done with the last specialty, it should be 40%. Okay, now that is for Edward. And as star one, okay, the basic attribute is siege machine 30% and defense 30%. Okay, and increases by another 10% when the general brings back a dragon or a spiritual beast. So this general is also cool when it has a spiritual beast. You don't need even a dragon to activate its buffs. Just a spiritual beast will be okay for that. And the first one is giving 5%, just like Petronas. Second one, same like Petronas. The third one is giving 5%, and the fourth one is giving HP 55%, and the last one is giving 25%. This is almost the same as Petronas. Okay, so you can either use this or Petronas. Okay, and let's see Palace. These are some of the new generals. These are also giving 10%, and I think the last one should be about 45%. Now this is 35% attack and increases range tube and siege machine attack and HP when the general brings back a dragon or spiritual beast. So this is more than Petronas, and the first star is even great, 10%. The second star also great. The third star is 15% plus 8% match size. The fourth star is also giving some HP and defense right here, and the last star is giving 25%. So this is better than the two of them. Okay, in terms of specialties and in terms of what do we call it, in terms of their stars. Okay, now there's this new general. Enough of talking about this general. There's this new general that I like to show you guys, and this general is very good. So I see a lot of queners using him. Okay, but if you don't have the money to quen for him, just stick with a Petronas or any good siege general you have. Okay, any good siege general you have. So it's not about the general. General counts very well. When it comes to the Quenex section, generals counts very well. But how you build your keep or how you build a general also counts the most. Okay, so you can have the best general. If you don't know how to play, you don't know how to play. But you can have a good general, not the best, but you can still have good and amazing buffs. Okay, so let's look at this. This is Ganta, one of the best siege generals. So look at this, the basic skills. Siege machine attack 45% and defense 45%. Increases range troop and siege machine HP by 30%. You just need a spiritual beast to activate this. Wow, this is so cool. And look at the first star, 15% and 10% HP. The second star, death rate, and the third star is a marching range troop and siege machine HP 15 and defense 15%. The fourth star is siege machine attack 30% for the. This is so cool. This is so cool, guys. There's a 30% increase. And the last star, wow, so amazing. 30% and range tube and seed machine HP 15%. Like this is so cool, guys. This is why the queerness are rushing for this general. Yes, it really let me say, I don't even know what to say to this general, but this general deserves quenning for it. Okay, I wish I had this general, but I do not have this general. It doesn't mean I cannot play Siege. Okay, so this is the general selection, and if you cool to use this general, then guys, if you cool to get this general, then that is good for you. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, and then we know what to do next. Now I have a video on the ground, so in case you do not have in case you've never or you don't know how to increase your ground to like 1900, 2k and the rest, then guys, try out the video. Okay, I'll leave the video below my description, or you can just subscribe to my channel and you can get that video for free. So I also have a video on military tactics. I have a video on everything in this game. Okay, so everything in this game. So I have on advanced debuffing. I taught on siege HP debuffing. I taught on many things, guys. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can get access to all those videos. Okay, now let's not talk too much. Let's move on. So this time we're going to develop Ganta, but we'll be switching. Okay, we'll be switching later to Petronas and then Edward. Okay, because we do not have full frags of air, it's gonna make our buffs lower, so we're gonna switch. Okay, so let's go and let's know our let's go by our normal procedures. So let's go. We're going out of city. Boom. Okay, so let's go look for a city that we could hit with no okay, so there's a pumpkin monster event going on, one of the best. Okay, so we're going to hit this keep, okay, with no general, and then we're going to see our research buffs. So the first thing to increase your buffs is your research buffs. Okay, increasing your research buffs. So I think my research tech is not that much great though, but I'm trying to get it so high. Okay, and I know very soon I'm trying to get to the keep 40. Very soon I'm gonna increase this so high. Okay, so technology, that's just 121.6 million, and I'm trying to get this so high. Okay, now let's check our buffs without any buffs on, with no general. So let's just deselect every general on. I'm gonna use a list section so I could deselect it. So resign. Okay, so with no substitutes, with nothing on, let's just try this, and boom. Okay, so we just hitting it with no buffs on. Let's look at our general research buffs. Okay, now with that we say it's just 600 for ground attack, 800 defense, 800 HP, 700 attack for range, 800 defense for range. Okay, so as you can see right here, okay, so these are the normal or my buffs, okay, at my research level. Now how do I increase my buffs to get this general? Because what we are about to do right now is to increase or to develop this general Ganta, okay, and then later switch to the two I mentioned earlier. So let's go to Ganta and let's look for him. So we're using his basic attributes. Okay, we're using his basic attributes. Let's put a spiritual beast on him. I think I have a spiritual beast lion. Oh, unfortunately I'll be using so I cannot activate that buffs at the latter part. Let me see, range tube and seed machine HP. Okay, I cannot increase that, but don't worry, let's still continue. So we're going to use this general. Okay, let's test the original buffs with no subs, with nothing, with just troops. and see how this goes. So these are his original buffs. Okay, so with the original buffs using him, let's look at the siege. The siege is now 775, 833, and then 745 right here. Okay, so the previous report said what? The previous report that is right here said 717. Okay, and then 775 for the down part. So this is an increase by just about 60%. Okay, this is about 60% or 56% at its raw state, guys, at its raw state. So imagine. Now let's start with the development and let's go. So the first thing to do when you get a good general to develop, okay, is to, I'm not going to waste much time because it has been arranged for us already. At first it wasn't arranged, but thanks to Evony now, it has been arranged right here, and you can just look at it and follow it by that way. So Ganta right here. Okay, so the first thing is to enhance. And how do you enhance? Enhance means starring the general. Okay, putting stars on the general. So before you can enhance, you have to increase your XPs. So let's increase this to like 22. Let's increase this to level 22. Okay, perfect. So level 22, or let's get to this to level 25 already. Perfect. So this general is now level 25. Okay, this general is now level 25. Now, how do you increase this enhancement? You just tap on the enhancement section. Okay, then you hit on the confirm to increase it to 1 star, so 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, and 5 star. All this starring are giving the general buffs. Now this thing you are seeing right there, leadership, attack, defense, and then politics. Okay, now you see this attack is 689, right? 689. What this means is that divide this by 10. Any answer you get is the buffs you are getting from this. So if you should divide this by 10, you're going to get 68.9, and you are getting 68.9% attack on this general. Okay, so if you should increase that to a 10 star and then a level 45, then that means you are getting more buffs over here. Okay, so if you can ascend this general and you have more frags, then that will be cool to go. Okay, now that's the first thing to do. The second thing to do is to cultivate your general. Okay, now let's tap on the cultivating section. And how do we cultivate? It has been made simple for us. You can use a gold cultivate until you are getting more reds. Okay, and then you can switch to the quick cultivation. But I like to go to the quick cultivation so the video becomes a bit short. So right here, cultivate times 100 is now available, and when you tap on that, that is consuming 2,000 of the gems. So confirm and boom. Okay, so you cultivate this general until you get more of the good stuffs. Okay, so the more this are increasing, just divide by 10, and that is the buffs you are getting. Okay, so now this general is 800 over here and 876. 876. That means I have increased the buffs by 87.6%. Okay, by just this two things I've done. If I should get this to level 25, I can increase it by 200%. Okay, now specialty. The specialty also should be done perfectly. Okay, and then the covenant as well. This general has a covenant. Okay, that's a covenant. And as you get the generals required for the covenants, it should boost the enhancement level, and then you can just hit on the covenant so you get to the last part. You are getting all these buffs for this general. Okay, now unfortunately I do not have this general, and I'm not going to develop this general because I don't have more frags of him, and I don't want to use him as a substance, so I'm not going to develop him over here. Okay, so let's look at what we've gotten so far, and then we'll switch to the two generals I mentioned earlier. Okay, so Ganta, where's Ganta? Right here. Okay, so there's Ganta with no buffs again, okay, with no buffs again, with no buffs again, we go, right? Okay, so let's see. This is now 853%, 907%, 819%. Okay, so look at just what we just did to this journal. We've not done anything to this journal, and we are already getting to the 1000 section. We're already getting to the 1000 section. Okay, so how about we increase the specialty of the journal? We do the covenant, we do everything of this journal, and that means we are going so far. So let's switch to the journal quickly, to the other journal quickly, so we can benefit from all that. Okay, let's go. So we're switching straight forward to Edward Teague right here. Okay, so right here. Okay, so this is Edward with the enhancement down to the second level, and it's to 2 stars. Okay, 2 red stars, sorry, and then the cultivation done perfectly well, 500 plus. Okay, now also the specialty done but not fully done. We left with the last one, the last two. So this is 7%, this is 14% increase. Okay, so we also don't have a covenant on this journal, so we're lacking some buffs on there as well. Okay, so this is Edward Teague for us. Okay, and we have a spiritual beast on him, so I use this spiritual beast because of its buffs. Okay, so this spiritual beast has good buffs right here. So a matching siege attack of 39%, and attacking siege and range defense, that is 52%. Okay, so this journal is good, is good. This spiritual base is good for Edward Teague. Okay, now let's continue. So right now we have this specialty done by a little, and the cultivation done perfectly well, the specialty not fully done, the enhancement just 2 stars. Okay, and the spiritual beast instead of a dragon. Let's go check out this buffs and see how good we go. Okay, so let's go check out. So let's try hitting this guy again to see the difference in our buffs now. Okay, so now Edward Teague right here with no substitutes, just troops and him. Let's see how far we go. So boom, so let's see the increase right here. So the increase is 1162%, and it's going across the defense and the HP. So this is a great increase from the previous report to this one. Okay, so this is just the buffs gotten from the enhancement and the cultivation and the specialty partially done. Okay, and the spiritual beats as well. So imagine if this was fully starred, this was a level 45, okay, and all that, then this would have been so great. This would have been so great. Okay, so make sure if you have enough, you should get your journal to the 5 star to get all the buffs. If you have enough gems and stones, make sure you get the last specialty done as well. Okay, make sure you get everything maxed out on the journal, and that should make your journal so great. So like my Elise right here, you can see it's fully awakened, the specialty fully done, everything is fully done, and this journal is so great. So if you don't have a video, if you have not watched my video on the ground increasing your buffs, then you should check it out, because that video was so great. Using Elise was so great. It was so great, guys. So make sure you go check it out right now. It's trending. Make sure you check it out. Now with what we have right here, okay, we can still increase these buffs because there are no gears on this journal. The journal is just empty. We just place some stuffs on him. So let's go on to the next section. Now to the next section, I'm going to divide this into 2 sections or 3 sections. We have the full queness, the normal queness, and then the non-queness. Okay, so let's go straight forward to the full queness and let's see what their gears are going to look like. So the next section, gear selection. Let's go. Okay, so to this section, okay, now this is a level 44 Petronas. Okay, and you can see from here the leadership that is 1825 plus some dragons right there. So this is an all-star dragon. Okay, now this is given, if you should divide this by 10, you are getting 188.6% buffs, okay, on attacking. So you can see the level, and then the cultivation, and then the dragon is really giving some good buffs here. Now this fully start, that means it's getting all the necessary buffs here, okay, and this specialty done also getting good buffs right here, okay, from Petronas. Now this is how your gear arrangement should be if you're a full corner. Okay, so you can use this set which most people use, that is the hand set. Okay, so you can use the hand set for all. So the hand set, let's look at the buffs right here. This is 60% siege machine attack and a matching siege machine attack of 30%. That is 90% increase over here. 90% increase over here. Look at the refining, so great, so great. Let's look at the second one. So let's look at the attacking first before we go to the defense and then the HP. So for every general, okay, it has 6 slots, and we have this facing each other diagonally should be the uh, attacking set, and then should be these two sets should be a defending set, and these two sets should be the HP set. Okay, so these two are the attacking. Now let's look for all of them one by one. So for the attacking, we've talked about this 90% siege machine attack increase. Okay, if you should start this to 5 stars, you should be getting around 120 or 110 buffs increase. Okay, now to the braces, you are getting 35% here, okay, and a range tube of 25%, some debuffs right here, and you are getting some siege machine range attack over here. Okay, so that is for the attacking section, and the refining counts very well. So look at the refines. Okay, you can get this to all gold and then do the advanced refining. I like doing that very well. I like doing that very well, but just that this is so costly. It is so costly to get all this gold. It is so costly. Okay, it's so costly, but I have a trick on that, and make sure you watch my super refining video because it's gonna teach you that. Okay, so to this section, we're done with the attacking section. Let's go straight to the defense section. So right here, we're looking at the armor, still the hand armor. Okay, now with this, we are getting range troop and siege machine defense 40%, siege machine HP 40%, enemy ground troop and mounted troop 40%. So this is increasing HP and defense basically. Okay, so 80%, 40% HP, 40% defense. Okay, now let's look at the third one, which is the boots with siege machine HP 40%, matching siege attack 35%, some match speed there, and some debuffs there. So 40% siege HP and 35% boots, which is the matching siege attack. Okay, and then it refines also siege machine defense, purely defense percentage attack. Okay, now to the helmet as well. This helmet, most people like using the normal gears. Okay, we're going to get to that, so let's look at for Equena. Okay, so you can use this, and that is giving you what? Siege machine defense 42%, range tube and siege machine HP, that is 37%, range tube, and this is a debuff, and the last one is range tube 27%. Okay, so increase your defense by 42 and your HP by what? 37%. Now to this, the HP part again, we have the siege machine attack 40%, range tube and siege machine defense 35%, and then we have the enemy ground tube 30%, and then the last one to be what? 25%. Okay, now this are the gears, the 6 gears. If you are a quenner and you can get these gears, these are the best gears for you to use. Okay, I stand to be corrected because there are more good gears there too, if someone should know that. Okay, but this is what I'll prefer for you to use. Okay, so looking at this gear set, let's look at the basic attributes of, or the set attributes. So at this, we're getting enemy troop attack of 10%, rally capacity 15%, which is good because when it comes to siege, it's mostly related to rallies. Okay, and then the last one, siege machine attack and defense and HP 20%. So if you have this whole set, they are getting all these good buffs from this gear. So imagine we attacking with this general. We should have about 2k plus, right? Yes. So that is for a quenner. Now for a non-quenner, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let's go to the non-quenners first, then we come to the semi-quenners. Okay. So to non-quenners. Now this will be your set if you are a non-quenner. This will be your set. So right here. Okay, I think I should mix the two of them together so we all get this. So if you're a semi-quenner or a non-quenner, okay, if you are a semi-quenner, then this will be your portion. This portion will be filled with civilization gears, and this portion will be filled with normal gears. Okay, but if you are a non-quenner, then all these sections will be filled with normal gears. Okay, will be filled with normal gears. So let's do all together, and then when we get to this section, I'm going to split it. Okay, so let's talk about this section first. So let me discard this. Let me take it again. So let's talk about this section first. Okay, so everyone benefits from this. So let's go. Now with this section, it is simple as ABC. Now, go to your crafting section. Let's go. So straightforward, we go to our crafting section. Now go to your crafting section. Okay, tap on the set. This is how we select gears. Now we have arrays here and we have accumulated here. These are the two normal gears that you can get at level 33 forge. Okay, so let me say at the basic level, this is what you can get. So why don't you compare these gears and then see which one will be best for you? So let's compare right here. The attacking set first. So with the attacking set here, we're talking about the left sided. Okay, so we have the axe over here, the RX axe over here, which is giving a siege machine of 30%, matching siege HP of 10%, and a range tube defense of 20%, and enemy range tube of negative 18%. Okay, this is for the RX. Let's check for Akamene. Let's check for Akamene. Now Akamene is going to give us something similar but different. So siege machine 30%, that is similar or the same. Enemy ground tube HP 20%. Enemy range tube HP 20%. In city ground tube defense 15%. Now this is more like defending compared to this, which is more like attacking. Okay, and this is an attacking general. So we are going to go for the RS instead of the Akamene. Okay, now fortunately for everyone, we can now upgrade the RS to the Imperial and then the Akamene to the Persian. Okay, so for this, we're going to get this 34%, and when you upgrade this, you're going to get 52% on that. Okay, so let's put on this gear since we have chosen the RS over the Akamene. So right here, where's my Edward? Right here. So we put on Edward right here. We put on the Imperial Axe perfectly, and that is 52%. So let me come here so you see it. That is 52% over here, and another HP 25%. Okay, so this is 52%, but you can see the corner section was 90%. Okay, so you can see the difference over here, right? But this is still cool. This is still cool. Now let's go to this section as well. Okay, we're going to skip this section and then we talk about the sections first. So to the armor section, what do we put there? Now go to your crafting section again. Go check what we have over there. What do we have here? We have arrays and we have Akamene again. Now let's check. This is giving us nothing about siege, just one negative siege over here, and this is giving us nothing about siege. So you can see that the arrays do not qualify for this section. The arrays do not qualify for this section. Now go to the Akamene. Akamene should give us a good one here. So we're getting what? Ground tube defense over here. This is not siege, so we are not choosing this. Let's check for the courageous. Yes, we are getting 17% defense and 17% attack and some extra debuffs over here on siege. So we are choosing this over the arrays, okay? And you can upgrade this to what? The patient set, where you can have what? Siege machine 19%, and if you upgrade this, I think you're supposed to get 25%. So let's upgrade this and let's put this on our general right here. So where's my Edward? So we put in a dominant patient armor on Edward. Okay, so you can see 25% attack, 25% defense, and some 42 debuffs right there. Okay, now this is added 2 gears for what? For the left side. Now let's go to the third one. So you can see just from these 2 gears, okay, just from these 2 gears, because they are not the same type, we are not getting any buffs or any attacking stuffs on them. Okay, now let's look at the third one and let's see if we can get some buffs right there. Now the third one, what do we go for? What do we go for? Boots. Okay, we look at the boots. What do we go for? So let's go to the boots section, the arrays section right here. So the boots, what do we have here? We have range tube, we have mounted, we have match speed. That is not a qualification for siege. Right here we have ground tube, we have siege HP, we have instant siege attack, and we have all troop loads. This is somehow containing some siege HP and some instant siege, but this is not, I won't say that's good for siege, but let's go compare the rest and let's see if that will be good for us. So let's check this. This is also giving, this is for Day. This is giving nothing about siege, just a siege debuff right here. This is also giving nothing about siege, just a siege debuff over here. So what then do we do? I think we should go for the siege HP over the siege debuffs right here. Okay, so we're going to choose this, the courageous Aris boots, and upgrade it to the what? To the imperial set to get a 19% right there, and that should be another 25% if I'm right here. So 25%, just like I said, 25% siege machine HP over here. Okay, so that is for which one? That is the 3 sets fully done. As you can see right here, the 3 sets fully done. Okay, the 3 sets fully done. Now let's look at the set attributes we are getting from this. Let's see. So we are getting attacking troops attack 18% from these 3 gears. Okay, if we had another dominant or a patient armor on it, or a patient let me say a patient gear in addition, would have 12% an addition to our buffs. Okay, but we don't have that. Okay, but I think the non-queners are going to have that for this set. Okay, the non-queners are going to have that. So this is the site for the left side, or this arrangement for the left side. Okay, now let's go to the right side. To the right side, what are we looking out for? Now I said to the right side, we are going to use, or we are going to do 2 things over here. So for non-queners and for semi-queners. Okay, now what do I mean by semi-queners? What do I mean by non-queners? Let's go, let me teach you what I mean over here. So for non-queners, okay, for non-queners, it is hard for you to get a civilization gear, so we are going to stick to the arrays and then the what, the accumulated gears. Okay, but for the semi-queners, you are likely to have this slots where you are likely to have more of these scrolls. Okay, the civilization scroll, fragments, chest, the conquest. Okay, some of us have the red ones. Okay, the red ones, which if you just compose it, you get 30%, 30 of the fragments. You can compose it to any gear you want. Okay, depending if it is part of the conquest. Okay, so if you have more of these gears, then you are likely to get this. So let's go check at the Hain section. So there's the Hain gears. Okay, so with the conquest, the red conquest I'm talking about, okay, the civilization scroll fragment conquest. Okay, you can get the helmet right here, you can get the braces right here, you can get the leg armor right here. Are you watching that? You can get this 3 over here. Okay, so you can craft all these 3 and then boom, you gone. Okay, but if you do not have that, then you can stick to the next one. So let's dive straight into it and let's look at what I'm talking about here. So we do one queerness, one non-queerness. Okay, so right here with the semi-queerness, we're going to go for the hen helmet right here, which is giving 40% defense, okay, and then 35% HP over here. So you can see right here. Okay, so we choose that. Right now, for a non-quenner, what are you going to choose? It is simple. Just go to your crafting section again and look at this. This is even amazing. Go to your helmet and then let's compare. We have seed machine 17% here, and we have um seed machine defense 17% here as well. So with these two, it will be best for you to choose this because this is attacking and this is defending. Okay, so for siege, most people go for the attacking, and because siege is mostly related to the attacking and the HP. Okay, so I'll go for the attacking over here and I'll leave the defend over there. So I'll go for my fearless Ares helmet and I'll upgrade it to the imperial section to get this 19% buffs. Okay, so as you can see right here, I choose that and I'll place that on my general. Okay, so for a non-quenner, you're going to put that on your general right here. Okay, you're going to put that instead of the hen helmet. Now to the down part, what are we going to put on here? We still have the hen leg armor here and we can put that on. And the hen leg armor is giving siege machine attack 40%, range tube and siege machine defense 35%. Okay, and some range tube attack in addition here and some debuffs right here. Okay, so you choosing this as a quenner or a semi quenner, you're going to have enemy tube attack negative 10%. Okay, negative 10%. However, if you are a non-quenner and you put on the the fearless Ares helmet here, okay, this one, let's go look at what you can put over here to also get your buffs going higher. Let's go look. So let's compare Ares set, accumulated set. So to the leg armor, over here we can have what? All grounds and mounted, so we don't come for this. Over here we can have some C machine 17% here. Okay, and then we can have some mounted range and institute troop here. So let's consider this and let's go check the accumulated as well. So right over here we have siege machine 17%, we have range troop defense minus 20%, and enemy siege machine attack 20%. And here we have siege machine HP and some range troop attack over here. Now I can consider this the fearless accumulated leg armor, and I can consider this the courageous um leg armor. Okay, but I think I'll go for the accumulated because it's much cheaper and with the debuffs here is so great than the RS. You might go for the RS, but I'll go for the accumulated. Okay, so a non-quenner over here, right here. Oh, I'm just going to LC at least again. Sorry. Why do I go to this journal? Sorry, guys. Okay, so over here, non-quenner over here. Okay, you're going to put on your right here your fearless accumulated leg armor over here, and you can upgrade it. Okay, once you upgrade it, now you have two of the patient armor here, and that will give you all troop attack of 12%, all troop attack of 12%. So now you're now having 18% and 12%. Okay, okay, so that will be for anon quenner. Now the last section for a quenner, you're going to have this the hand braces on, and that is siege machine 35% matching range tube. We've already talked about this, so you can see it right here. Okay, but for a non-quenner, let's go and let's look for a selection for you. So what do we do here? What do we the non-quenners do here? So let's see, can this be good for us? No. Can this be good for us? Somehow, because we have some siege machine range over here and we have some 20% siege machine attack here. So why don't we choose this? No, pause. Let's go check. Array set right here. So the RS, let's see. this no, this 20%. So this and the other one is the same. So to save you from spending more of your badges or gold and other stuffs, then I would say just go for this ring. Okay, just go for this ring and you are good to go. So guys, this will be the set for the non-quenner. This will be the set for the non-quenner on the siege, and this will be for the semi-quenner on the siege as well. And the one I showed earlier will be for the quenner on the siege as well. Okay, now these gears have not been refined. They have not been refined. We just hit something and then something just came. So you can even see from this, it was just crafted. Okay, so there have been no refine on this, nothing on this as well. So you can see it's even ground tube over here, and then we have some two siege buffs over here. There's as well just some two siege buffs over here, and you can see they are not refined. Okay, so you are supposed to refine this to get all percentages, just like the one I showed you earlier for the queners. So you could see for the queners it was really, everything was refined perfectly. That is how you're supposed to refine your generals. Okay, now if you should do that, then you should start calculating your buffs to be rising to the 1900, okay, or to the 2k levels. Okay, now let's go try this general out without any refine. Okay, let's go try this general out and let's see the outcome of what we did so far. So let's go. Let's see how much the gears boosted our buffs. I think I've spotted the guy. Let's go look for one over here. We should find one just here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so right here, let's attack with no buffs, with nothing on, with no assistant general, with no subsidies, with no military tactics on, just troops and the general at 5.9 million power, no refines, just gear arrangement, no buffs. Let's go. Boom. Okay, so let's go check the report here. So this was a previous report, right? Let's see first. This was a previous report. 1162. Okay, now let's check for this one. 1433. 1433. So this would have increased by all HP and defense if we could have refined the general. Okay, there's not much time to refine the generals because refining takes a lot of time, a lot of gold, a lot of gems, a lot of refining stones. Okay, so I have a video on super refining. Make sure you check out that video and you can refine your generals or your gears to get the advanced refining and also increase that to the level 40, 44 and above to get more good buffs over there. Okay, so if we should have refined to its best, we should have been at 1700 or 1600 by now. Okay, however, there's still a way to get this to 1600. How? We already have 1433. Now let's check some other things to do. I call this the biggest tools in getting your buffs higher. Now, what is these tools I'm talking about here? It is simple. The first thing is to know is your subsidy. One, two, your assistant general. Three, your talent. So let's start with the talents. Okay, so we go to the talent straightforward. Okay, and let's see what we have right here. So to the talent section right here, let's see. This is how we do the talent. Okay, you can go for either the offering by this is PvP, so I go for match speed, the mortality, the attacking, the healing cost right here, and then I go for the plundering right here too, and then the 22nd one or the level 22 one, which is the sub city attack. Now this is each subsidy can boost your troop attack by 4%, and this is so great. Okay, I have 9 subsidies right here, so 9 times 4, which is 36. Okay, and that means my subsidies are giving me 36% attacking buffs on all troop type. You get that? Now if we should scroll down, we can see we have the HP as well. We have the instant HP. We have the out city or the attacking HP as well. We have the instant attack as well. Okay, we have a lot of them depending on your level or your manage level. Okay, so this is my talent for my PvP. And also I said the next thing is your subsidy, right? Now your subsidies, some subsidies like Russia, Japan, okay, Russia and Japan, they increase your buffs. Okay, so like this is giving mainstay troop attacking 8%. Okay, for all troop types. So if you have more Japans, more buffs. So I have just two Japans right here. Okay, two legendary Japans here, and that is 16% attacking buffs. Okay, and I can switch my main toward Japan to get some buffs over there as well. Okay, now that is for my Japan. What else we have here? What else? So to the assistant general now, who should we select to be our assistant general? Okay, now I use Petronas in assistance of Edward. Okay, and let's look at Petronas right here. Let's look at Petronas right here. Where's my Petro? It should be right here. It should be right here. It should be right here. Oh, Petro. Okay, so Petronas is right here. Okay, so that's Petronas right here. I use this. There's no need for you to have a gear on your assistant general. Okay, there's no need for you to have a gear on assistant general. So this is Petronas for you. This Petronas for you. There's no need to have a spiritual beast on him as well. Okay, so this is Petronas for you. Okay, and there's a specialty of Petronas. So good, so nice. If you should be done with it, it should be like 30% or getting to 35%. Okay, and that is Petronas. And over here, okay, so let's talk about the basic attributes right here. It says increases C machine by 40% and range tube and C machine defense by 20%. Okay, so this is so cool to be an assistant. Okay, but it just doesn't have a covenant. It just doesn't have a covenant. Okay, but I'll be using this because of the specialty is fully done. Okay, however, there's this journal that I saw that I wanted to use. I think John right here, John. So I did a covenant already, and I stopped when I realized like it would be a waste for me doing the specialty because I already have Petronas done, and I would have saved that for my range or grounds or something different. Okay, so you can see over here range troop and seed machine HP 5%. Okay, the third one is seed machine 5%, and then the fifth one is in-city siege machine attack 5%, and then in rally, sorry, and then another in rally 10%. Okay, and the last one is 15% range troop siege machine attack, sorry. So this general is also good for an assistant because look at this, it's 45% increase. Okay, and some defense and HP 15%. It is also a good main general as well. Looking at the stats, look at the stats, so cool, right? This is so cool, so cool. Okay, so this general can also be a good assistant, or if you're likely to have this guy Ganta right here, the guy I was talking about, Ganta, he can be your assistant. Okay, can be your assistant if you do not have the money to Quen to make him your main general. And then his specialty is so good, and then his covenant are also so good. Okay, so you can use this as an assistant. Okay, or any good one, but let's use Petronas today. Let's use Petronas today, and as time goes on, when we get these generals, we're gonna make good videos on those ones as well. Now let's attack with everything we've taught, and let's see how good this buffs increases. So let's put on some attacking buffs and all other stuffs, our gears on and everything on. Okay, so we just place on our buffs on, and let's look at our dragon skills. Okay, we shouldn't have the dragon skills. Let's just attack. and let's see how good we get or how good we go. Okay, so this time we are attacking with Edward and Petronas assisting. Petronas right here assisting. Okay, we can add some military tactics right here. So there's a long range. I think it's not done, so it's no need, but let's just add it with the subsidies connected. Okay, so we have the subsidies connected and everything connected. Let's attack and see how good we go. So boom. Oh, sorry guys, I used babies, sorry. So let's attack again. Sorry guys. So this and Petronas and this on subsidies on, we can use. Okay. Oh, why does this keep on changing? Sorry guys, really sorry for that. So right here we can use anyone we want. Why do this? Okay, because of the military tactics. Sorry guys, so let's attack without the military tactics. I've not saved that, so let's go. Edward, Petronas, some subsidies right here, and troops right here. So let's go and let's see the outcome. Go. So forwarding it quickly. Boom. Attacks one. Are you eager to see this? Boom. Let's go. Okay, so you can see right here 5.9 with assistant general right here. Okay, and true path we go. So this is grounds, this is range, this is calves. Let's look at the siege. Boom. 1611, 1416, 1228. Now this is our siege buffs with just some little development. Imagine we did this development with the refining fully done, with the specialty fully done, with everything maxed out, like at least right here. Imagine if we did everything to max out, like at least right here with the specialties done, with everything fully maxed out, then we should be above 2k, just like Elise or Electra. Okay, so this is the video on how to increase your siege buffs. And guys, this video, it is one of the videos I've been planning on making. Okay, I plan on making this video a very long time, and finally the video is out. Guys, make sure you share this video to your friends who has good or poor buffs on siege and want to increase it more. Okay, thank you guys. This is Freakin BLJ Gaming's or Evony with Freakin BLJ, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. I know you love it, and you just hit on the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button as well, and I have more videos. Make sure you check them out. My playlist is just below the link. Hit on it and there are more videos for you. Thank you. Freakin BLJ logging off.